Hey there, friends. Thanks for joining me today. My top 5 pieces of plant-based advice. I thought this would be a fun one to do midweek and just a basic one. And I think this one will be good for beginners. I think this will be good for people that have tried this diet, tried this lifestyle. It hasn't worked out for them. And I also think it's just good for anybody, no matter how long you've been eating plant-based, just to kind of check yourself sometime, educate a little bit, think about it, think about where you can tighten up and get a little bit more nutrition in there. Now, when I say that, it's not about being fanatical. It's just about, information and adding more and more stuff in every day. But the first one is very, very basic. Keep it whole and keep it simple. Just because it says plant-based on the label does not make it healthy. There are a ton. That's kind of one of my hobbies. When I go to the grocery store, I go up and down a lot of aisles that I don't buy anything from, just to see new products, just to look at labels on products, and just to see what's out there. And I see so much stuff that is plant-based in the frozen section, in the aisles, where have you. I see all this stuff that's so plant-based, and then I look on the back and it just doesn't look that good. So don't just equate just because it's plant-based with it's healthy. That is not the case. That's definitely not the case. And don't overcomplicate it. You don't need 87 ingredients and a culinary degree to make this thing work for you. You got some bananas, you got some oats, you got some greens, you got a blender, you got some legumes. That's all you need. That's all you need to keep it simple and eat this lifestyle. And the thing is that's the best way of doing it. It's not about those expensive ingredients out there. It's not about those packaged things. It's just about whole plant-based food, real food, things you can touch, things you can put in your hands. 3, stop under eating. You're not a rabbit. So many people are not eating enough. You're not supposed to be starving on this lifestyle. You're supposed to be satisfied. That's your first measure right there. If you're not satisfied how you're eating, you're doing it wrong. I can say that unequivocally. And that's when you should start. Like, if you're trying to eat like this and you're always hungry, you're always starving, you're never satisfied, you need to change up. You need to educate yourself, and you need to learn how to feed yourself properly, because there is no reason to go around hungry. That's how I used to be all the time on diets. When's the next time I can eat? I'm always hungry. I'm always hungry. And that's why, you tend to, diet is generally for losing weight, but that's why, you go back to your old habits, just like the diet never happened, because you weren't satisfied on that diet. So you've got to stop under eating. Number 4, don't try to be perfect. Just try to be consistent. It's progress over perfection. Too many people worry about, like, from day one, they start a plant-based diet, or they start anything new. This is a mentality that humans have. We start something new, and we think we've got to do it perfect from the beginning. And every time we don't do what we consider is perfect, we tend to beat ourselves up. We get discouraged, and a lot of people just tend to lose interest and go away and think like, well, if I can't do it perfect, I'm not going to do it at all. Just think about, little bit by little bit. You don't have to go fully plant-based. As good as it sounds, you don't have to go overnight. Just learn more, eat more, experiment more, learn new recipes, and just go little by little, or go at your pace, or whatever works for you. But you don't have to be perfect. And if you try to put yourself up to that standard, you're not going to ever be satisfied with how you're eating. And number 5 would be eat for the long game. Energy, longevity, and gut health. This isn't a short-term diet. Once again, that so many people are caught up in a diet mentality, because even the people that are not like obese or don't have like a big weight problem, almost all of us have done a diet. Most all of us have done multiple diets at some point in our life. And the thing that I just said is diets are short term. They don't last. It's something you do for a very short period of time, and it tends to involve restricting, and it tends to involve you not being satisfied, and you're just holding on. It's kind of like, okay, I can do this for a while, but then eventually the dam's going to break, and I'm going to be like, well, I can't do this. And you go back to eating like you did before. So, like I say, just kind of tying number 4 and 5 together there. Just think of this as something you're going to do for the rest of your life. Don't, even if you've got a fair amount of weight to lose, don't get too caught up in the weight loss part of it. Don't even like particular little things. Maybe you have bad skin. Don't get too caught up in the bad skin part of it. Just think about how to get more of these foods into your diet, be consistent with it, and think long term. Not everything happens overnight. You're not going to start eating a little bit of plant-based and in 3 days you're going to lose all the weight, or in 3 days your skin's going to clear up. It's a long game. It's a long game, and there's a lot of good plant-based foods out there. It's not limited. People think we're rabbits, just eating salads and leaves all the time. A lot of good food out there, so eat. And just continue to educate yourself, and you'll be okay. Anyhow, hope these might have helped you a little bit. If you like this video today, please give me a thumbs up. If you're not already, be sure and go down and hit that subscribe button and come back and check out some more of my content. And have a great rest of your week. Peace.